أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. Salam Aleykum, dear brothers and sisters. This is a Quranic Human, and today we're explaining how man can become a representative of Allah. So far we have learned that Allah has created us to become His representatives on the earth, a role that even angels couldn't take. Today we want to see what exactly made Adam a representative. Let's look closer at the Quranic verses we recited in our previous video. According to them, Allah taught Adam things that angels didn't know. And when they realized Adam's capability to learn these things, they accepted him as a worthy candidate. But what exactly Allah taught Adam? The Holy Quran says that Allah taught him names, all of them, which means the difference between Adam and the angels was knowing all names. But what does the Holy Quran mean by names? Were they some normal names like what we use every day? Wouldn't angels immediately learn them after hearing from Adam, and then there wouldn't be any difference between them? The Holy Quran says that Allah taught Adam these names, but Adam only informed angels about them, as if they didn't learn them even after hearing from Adam. We may not know these names, but we should accept that they were important enough that knowing them would make someone a worthy candidate to become a representative of Allah. Definitely, these names aren't normal words we use in different languages, because these words don't give us any value and don't add any reality to us. Besides, believers and infidels can learn them alike, while we know that infidels can never be representatives of Allah since they don't believe in Him to begin with. So, we shouldn't search among strange and mystical books to find some peculiar names or learn some formulas that change a name into numbers and then to another name. These are all about words and won't help us become a representative of Allah. But why Allah taught Adam and not something else? Why man chosen for this role? We should find some exclusive features in man that make it possible for him to learn these names. As we have already explained, Allah breathed from His own soul into man and gave him the trust, and maybe there's a relation between them. Maybe Adam could learn these names because Allah had breathed from His own soul into him. And if it's right, then we can guess again that these names should be somehow related to Allah. Because of Allah's soul, man is capable of learning these names from Allah. As for Adam, Allah realized this potential to prove His worth to angels. As for other humans, they can also achieve the same if they take the right path and live properly. Don't you think that it's very like what we said about the trust and gift that Allah has given to man? Let's look a bit further into these names. In verse number 40 in Surah Ghafir, Allah says,
وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمُ ادْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ.
Your Lord has said, call upon me and I will answer you. Which means, if we truly ask Allah, He will answer us and fulfill our wishes. But how should we call upon Him? The Holy Quran answers in Surah Araf, verse number 180.
وَلِلَّهِ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى فَادْعُوهُ بِهَا.
God has the finest names, so call upon Him by them. It means that we should know Allah's names so that we can call upon Him by them. And if we do so, He will answer us. Didn't we say earlier that the representative of Allah can do what Allah does with His permission? Now we're saying that if we know Allah's names, then we can do things by His permission, which in turn means those names Adam learned from Allah were his own names. Of course, not these Arabic or English words we use to point out to His real names. These are only signs we have created. Definitely a non-believer can't get his wish done by Allah just by calling some Arabic names he finds in the Holy Quran. These names are some holy realities that only Allah Himself can teach us, And He wants to teach us because He has said that His goal for creating man was to point him as His representative. Inshallah, we will talk about the general way of reaching this high position in our next video. May Allah bless you all and see you.